A Cecilia teenager is recovering from a life-altering surgery after a bone cancer diagnosis.
At 14, Abigail Wimsatt knows she has a long road to recovery and one that few can relate to.
But as our Brooke Hash learned, her family's no stranger to receiving hard news.
She's about as positive as they come.
I'll get through this. Things will get better.
Considering the surgery Abby Wimsatt just went through to rid the cancer from her bones.
Abby started high school freshman year in August. About mid-September, she came to me saying that she had had some knee pain, and I thought, well, with being in gym class, maybe she had just injured herself. We tried a few home remedies, nothing was working, nothing was getting better. The pain was getting worse, the knee was swelling.
It took 2 trips to the doctor before an x-ray revealed the cause of the pain back in October.
It's called osteosarcoma. It's one of the more common bone cancers in teenagers.
Affecting about 450 kids in the U.S. each year.
It was really heartbreaking. You know, I always teased that she was my healthy kid because, you know, I've been in and out of the hospital with my son so much.
If the faces seem familiar, it's because we introduced you to this family back in 2018 when Abby's baby brother Eli was born needing a heart transplant.
Every day was just waking up and going, okay, is my baby still going to be alive today?
Norton Children's became their home away from home until their prayers were answered. We were there as Eli received the all clear from the hospital.
Of course, I've fallen in love with the staff twice now.
In Abby's case, removing the cancer meant removing the bone. She started chemo within days, preparing her for a surgery that would undoubtedly turn heads and then some.
So I'm willing to talk about it because it's not something you see every day.
The procedure's called rotationplasty. The surgeon removes the affected bone along with the knee joint. The lower portion of the leg is rotated 180 degrees and attached to the thigh. The ankle becomes your knee.
It is amazing.
Dr. Carrie McGowan's seen maybe 3 cases of it in her 10 years with Norton Children's.
The patients that have done it and like the fact that it allows them more flexibility. She'll still need a prosthetic, but because she now has a knee joint, although it's an artificial knee joint, she's going to be more flexible with it.
Dr. McGowan says the surgery's not for everyone, but Abby found plenty of support online from families on the same journey.
And that was the thing that encouraged us, I think, to make our decision was all these moms saying, you know, my son is snowboarding, my daughter just ran her first 10K. You know, they were sharing all these stories of these successes, and we knew like this was going to give her the best life possible.
She underwent the surgery in January.
There were days that got so hard, it was like, did we make the right decision for her? Is this going to get better? And so seeing her now and how well she's recovered and that her spirits are still up is, you know, just confirmation that we did make the right decision.
Today, Abby's scans are clean, with a couple more months of chemo set to wrap up around her 15th birthday. She admits,
Sometimes I like to balance stuff on my foot.
It's weird.
It took a while before I could move it the way I wanted it to move.
But she knows she's one of the lucky ones.
There's been a lot of good. We've seen a lot of kids leave. We've gotten to leave, but we've also had to say goodbye to some that we got close to. You know, both with when my son was in the hospital, we lost a couple of heart warriors, and we've lost a few, you know, cancer warriors, and it's a mix of emotions, you know, and I know that I'm very blessed to have walked out of here with both of my kids.
In Louisville, Brooke Hash, WHAS 11 on your side.
Abby will be fitted for a prosthetic in the next few months after she completes her chemotherapy.
Just incredible, Doug. I covered that story back in 2018 when the little boy needed a new heart. One family to go through something like this twice with both kids.
All right, what a progression.
And to still
Such
have
brave
so much
folks.
positivity.
Yes.
I love that,
Yes.
and I'm so glad that things are going well for them.